Have you ever wondered why some people just seem to attract everyone effortlessly, while others struggle to get even a single, "Hey, nice to meet you"? Or why someone you like suddenly seems uninterested, even though you thought you had a connection? Today, we're diving into the hidden psychology behind attraction and rejection, the secret mechanisms your brain probably doesn't want you to notice. Let's start with attraction. Now, a lot of people think attraction is all about looks. Sure, first impressions matter. But here's the twist. Your brain isn't only judging beauty. It's hunting for something deeper. It's scanning for value signals. And no, this doesn't mean how rich or famous you are. It's much sneakier than that. Imagine you meet someone who laughs at your jokes, even the really terrible ones. Suddenly, your brain starts releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine, the same chemical that makes you addicted to chocolate or scrolling TikTok for hours. That laughter is your brain's way of saying, "Hey, this person makes life feel easy and fun. Maybe I like them." That's attraction at work, subtle, sneaky, and almost invisible to the conscious mind. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Have you noticed that we often desire things we can't have? The mysterious crush who seems just out of reach, the friend who never texts back right away? That's not just coincidence, it's called reactance. Your brain doesn't like feeling restricted, so when someone isn't easily available, it tricks you into thinking they're more valuable than they really are. Basically, rejection fuels desire, a psychological plot twist our brains seem to love. Now, rejection itself, it stings. And there's science behind that sting. Being rejected activates the same areas in your brain as physical pain. That's why breakups feel like someone literally punched your heart. But here's the ironic part. That pain is your brain's way of teaching you about social value. When someone rejects you, your brain analyzes why. Were you too pushy? Did you misread signals? Or maybe it's just a not their type situation. And yes, your brain will still spiral through all of these scenarios in about 0.2 seconds flat. Let's talk about another sneaky factor. Confidence. Not arrogance, not fake bravado. Real, quiet confidence. People are naturally drawn to someone who seems comfortable in their own skin. Ever notice how someone who's a little mysterious, a little calm, and doesn't overthink every word suddenly becomes magnetic? That's psychology in action. Your brain interprets self-assurance as a signal that the person can handle life's challenges. And subconsciously, your brain thinks, maybe I should stick around for that. And humor. Oh, humor is like the secret attraction sauce. Not everyone is funny, and not everyone laughs at the same things. But when someone makes you laugh, it's basically your brain saying, this person gets me. Laughter triggers bonding hormones like oxytocin, the same hormone that makes babies and parents feel close. So yes, cracking a joke might just be more powerful than you think. But why do some people reject you, even when you're amazing? Well, that's because attraction isn't just about you. It's about them too. Your brain can signal value perfectly, but if their brain isn't ready, if they're stressed, or if they're simply looking for something else, rejection happens. And that's okay. It's not always a reflection of your worth. In fact, rejection is just the universe, or your subconscious mind, filtering who is truly compatible. Here's a fun little twist most people don't realize. Sometimes rejection increases attraction. Yep, the more someone subtly pulls away, the more your brain starts obsessing. It's the same reason cliffhangers work in movies. You don't want to look away because your brain is hungry for resolution. So, in a weird way, a little pushback can actually make someone more interested. Just don't overdo it, because nobody likes being played with. Psychology has its limits. So, what's the big takeaway here? Attraction and rejection aren't random. They're not just about looks, wealth, or status. They're about subconscious signals, chemistry, timing, and even a little bit of mystery. Your brain is constantly reading cues, evaluating value, and calculating risk, often before your conscious mind even notices. And rejection? Painful as it is, It's just your brain nudging you to recalibrate and find better matches. People who are actually compatible, not just conveniently available. Next time you're crushing on someone, notice how your body reacts to them. Notice what makes you laugh, what makes your stomach flutter, and yes, even what makes rejection sting. These feelings aren't random. They're messages from your own psychology, guiding you in ways you might not consciously understand. And finally, remember this. Attraction isn't a science experiment you control. It's a dance. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow, and sometimes you just let the rhythm of human psychology play out. Be confident, be genuine, laugh, be a little mysterious, and most importantly, be okay with a few rejections along the way. After all, every no is just another step toward the right yes. So the next time you're feeling frustrated about someone not noticing you, or someone suddenly seeming distant, remember, it's not always personal. Your brain is simply playing the age-old game of attraction. And trust me, it's far more fascinating than any rom-com could ever show.